Good morning, Entertainment Daily lovers. Welcome back. So, today we're going to be talking about politics, okay? Now, welcome to Politics Today, and we're going over to France. Let's talk about the French president and his wife, Emmanuel Macron and Brigitte. Now, we saw them on a flight. That's a video that has actually gone viral worldwide. Everyone has seen the video. Everybody's talking about the video and the incident. Like, everybody, okay? It's on all newspapers, it's on everywhere. Like, just name it, you will find it. Now, on that video, you could see them on a flight. The flight has landed. They were opening the doors of the flight. And where Emmanuel Macron was standing, he can actually see, when the door opens. But from where his wife was actually standing, we could only see her hands. So she really cannot see if the door is fully open and what's going on. So it is obvious, okay, that something was going on that didn't sit well with her. And she shoved him like she was pushing his face. And you could clearly see that. And when Emmanuel Macron noticed that, people can see what's going on, he quickly waved. It's almost like giving her a signal that whatever you're doing, try to control your temper, behave yourself because people can see us. So he quickly waved, and then you will not see her hand anymore. She kind of put her hand down. Then the next thing we saw was when they were coming down from the flight. You could see Emmanuel Macron create that space. When a man and a woman is walking, and you put your hands out so the woman can actually pass her hand through your elbow, and then both of you just walk together. So you can see him make that gesture, even though his body language and everything shows that he's like, that they fought. And she also was just playing with her hair and then walking as if she didn't see it. She did saw that he put his hand out so she can actually hold on to, or as a support also, because coming down, we've seen presidents and people like that fall on come when they're trying to either climb the plane or come down from the plane. So he's kind of trying to be a gentleman even after being slapped by his wife, but still the woman was like, I think she is absolutely pissed, and she didn't even want to take put your hands down. I'm not even doing that with you right now. Okay. And I feel like that was really, really hilarious. um Fast forward, the statement that came out is really, really even, it's more hilarious than what even happened there, because for the French president to come out and to say that, oh, that the video of him and his wife playing has gone viral, and people are creating theories and trying to make a big deal out of it, but it's not what it is. It's just a joke. It was just this. That was not a joke, okay? Everybody knows what jokes look like. Everybody knows what a play looks like. And everybody knows when somebody's really pissed at something you've done and they're reacting to it. That is exactly what it looks like. And that's exactly what it is. Okay, so if he's explaining out, if he's explaining of the incident where her hand was all over his face that everybody saw, how do you explain when both of you were coming down from the flight, you had your hand open? And if you notice, watch that video closely, he did not drop his hand immediately, like, when she refused to hold his hand, because if he had done that, it would have been more obvious. So he kind of kept his hand that way until they walked all the way down. But it is obvious that she did not want to. Okay, she did not want to hold his hand. We've seen that happen before, even with Donald Trump and Melania, where he kind of put his hand, tried to hold her, and she kind of just used her pinky finger, just like, like, leave me alone. You understand? But still, the cameras, people will be zooming in on these heads of states like there's no tomorrow. So people were still able to catch on that. So I feel like it is just silly for the French president to try to explain away his wife's bad behavior. Look, couples fight, we understand that. But when you know that you are on an international flight, you people are going to wherever you're going to for whatever meeting you're going there for, there is absolutely no reason for you to not control yourself, because it's, even though the flight has not landed yet, there are people in there. Okay, it's not going to be just Emmanuel Macron, his wife, and then the pilots. Okay, there's going to be other people in the flight also. Okay, the air hostesses that are going to make sure that they're okay, and things like that, and people that are going to be traveling with the French president are also going to be on the flight. So whatever is happening, no matter how pissed you are, do your very best to control yourself until you people get back home. Okay, and then you can explode, or wait until you people get to your hotel. Okay, land where you land. pick you people up, drop you up in your hotel when you people refresh yourself and get yourself ready for the meeting that you people are supposed to be going for. Then you can, express yourself. I don't think it was a nice move by the woman. So, whichever way he tries to explain it, people are just laughing. Some people are even going as far as saying, well, that's the teacher in her coming out. Okay, she's kind of, spanking him the way in those days, how teachers will always spank the children in school when they do something wrong. Okay, not now you can lay a finger on anybody's child in school, but in those days, there is always punishment that goes with every bad behavior. So people are like, well, that's what happened when you marry a 20, 26, 20, how many years old that she's older than him. And that's what happened. She's your teacher, you were her student, she will keep seeing you as such. And that's that. Some persons were saying they don't understand why he's even still with this woman, that why has he not married another woman? Why is he still with this woman? And I'm like, yo, y'all don't even know the part this woman must have played to, get him to where he is today, and all the support and everything. So what you people are thinking and what you people are wishing for might not happen, because you don't know his story, you don't know the backstory, you don't know what he might lose if he decide to, dump her and go for someone else. But anyways, let me know in the comment section what you think. I will drop the photos here on screen, and you be the judge, because it was clear as like it was clear as the day. There's nothing anybody wants to explain that would really, but we understand that he's trying to cover up for his wife, and he doesn't want to look like a man that is being battered. That's like one of the worst thing that a man that can happen to a man, because they're like, a lot of people like, really, you've been battered, but calm down, you people, calm down. But yeah, Emmanuel Macron is just trying to explain the whole thing away, and it is not making any sense to me. His explanation is not making sense, and all the big media houses have actually carried the news of his explanation. And I just find it very funny that this same person that knows how to run his mouth, right, this Emmanuel Macron, talking about, oh, how Africa is ungrateful, they're supposed to be thankful. After all, I don't, if our money finish, you're supposed to thank you. You, they mad that be, they not slap you well. That slap you, then slap you, nourish you. You nourish you well, then for slap the tick come off for your head. Make she slap you well. In fact, make she even they crack you there, safe. Now back to what we were saying. That one, for people who understand pigeon. You understand? So I just feel like Emmanuel Macron, with his sharp mouth, all the time he's talking. Oh, Ibrahim Traore, Africa did this. They're not grateful. They're this. Meanwhile, it is actually him. It's actually France. They're supposed to be grateful, okay? Like worshiping Africa. But yes, all the insult and everything, and you've been slapped in the house. They don't slap you, Rich Emmanuel. Make she slap you more, because you're really a very foolish human being. You understand? You're really a senseless human, because you've made some very silly statements that deserves a hot slap. So thank you to Bridget, Emmanuel's wife, for that slap you gave him. Okay, when you people get back to your hotel, maybe you should give him more slaps to reset his brain, because he's really misbehaving. He is really misbehaving. So we understand that you were trying to reset his brain, but you just forgot that the plane had landed. And anytime from that moment when that incident happened, the doors will be open, and people are already there waiting to take the first photos of you people, when they see people coming down and everything. Know how you people always travel as heads of states and things like that. But we understand, but we're totally with you. When you people get back home, give us some most hot slap to reset that in brain, when you know go remove eye for where Africa dey. That being said, drop your own thoughts in the comment section. What do you think about Emmanuel Macron's explanation? Do you believe him that that was just a joke, that was just like how couples will play and things like that? That did not look like play at all. If that was a play, like them just playing, a couple play and things like that, their body language when they were coming down from the plane would have been different. She would have held his hands. His body language, he looked weird as f. She looks pissed as f. So I don't understand how 2 seconds ago you were just playing, and then coming down from the flight you look upset, you look like you've been fighting. So yes, what the camera caught was the correct thing. Both of you were fighting. You must have said or done something that she just had it up to here, and she could not deal anymore. Hence, she put her hand. But we're not saying putting hands on someone is okay. But for Emmanuel Macron, that one, oh, they okay. Maybe then they slap and they go. Maybe you go reset in brain, you go leave Africa alone and no fish out. But in other cases, don't put hands on anybody. But crack Emmanuel Macron well. Follow for more. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see y'all on the next gist. Pardon my voice, got so cold.